I live inside my own world of make-believe.
Welcome, fellow Fusioners. Carrot King here, and we just got the new Forbidden Limited Banlist. So let's look at the new cards. So we basically have, looks like we have skills and some cards. Okay, so I'm going to go over let's go over skills first. So why not? Okay. Oh, I should probably go over, before I look at that. What do I think will be hit? Let's see, I think they would probably want to hit, maybe a draw sense. Because you're the one, like, the block dragon deck that just draws grass. Let's see, other skills. Cyber Style that could hit, that deck's been doing pretty good. Shadow Game. I'm gonna save those three. Let's see what we got. Okay, so Draw Sense, Spell Trap, Cyber Style, Tuning, Ultimate Dragons. Okay, those four. Let's see what we got. Okay, so Draw Sense, Spell Trap. Oh, I'm gonna go over this. So Draw Sense, Spell Trap was people were just searching grass. And it's pretty annoying. Cyber Style, Cyber Dragons are easy to cog with. I understand why they did that. Tuning, like you do look at any like decades, like point tournaments, like Cyber Dragon's always like the top rankings on those because they just win so fast. Tuning, this deck skill will be strengthened to let players wield the power of junk synchron decks. Okay, we'll see how they change that. Since Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon has become available through level up rewards, we will strengthen this skill to compensate. Yay! Do we get an alternative Blue Eyes Ultimate? That'd be cool. Blue Eyes Alternative. Let's see, so Draw Sense Spell Trap can be used each time your life points increase by 1,000. That is normal. In the draw phase, instead of conducting your normal draw one random spell or trap. That is normal. This skill can only be activated if you begin the duel with a deck that has 3 or more spell and trap cards with different names. Okay, so you have to have 3 different spell or traps, which isn't that bad because you can still run that with like 1 grass, and the 2 Lightsworn cards for milling. So there's some cool things you can do that, but that kind of hurts the block dragon deck. Cyber Style can be used if your life points are 2,000 or below, so you can no longer Cosmic Cyclone and then just get a Proto Cyber. Play up to 2 Proto Cyber Dragons in attack position from outside your deck. If your life points are 1,000 or below, you can play up to 3 Proto Cyber Dragons in attack position. So they are removing the 1 Proto Cyber Dragon. I like this change because it hits the deck, but it doesn't kill it. You'd run, I would think, more Cybernetic Fusion supports, so you can get your life points to 2,000. But yeah, that's a pretty good hit because now you don't have to worry about the I have the 1 Proto Cyber from Cosmic Cycloning during your end phase, and now I normal summon my Cyber Dragon Core, and I have a whole fusion play. So you now need to lose more than at least 2,000 life points to get the Cyber Dragons. So I think that's pretty fair overall. It's a good change. They don't kill the deck. Cyber Dragon's still fantastic with that change. We'll see if they had anything on the ban list for them. Tuning can be used when your life points decrease by 1,000. Okay. Instead of conducting a normal draw 1 Synchron Tuner monster from of your choice from your deck, then send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. If you win the duel with 3 or more junk effect monsters, add Speed Warrior from outside your deck to your graveyard. Ooh. So they found a way to use the skill like the plant skill, because the whole thing is you run junk synchron with Akiza because that's the only way to get the monster in the graveyard for a level 5 synchro, and you make Armades. Now we have a way with Yusei to be able to do it. You have to have 3 more, just junk effect monsters. You have to run at least 3. It doesn't have to be different names, so that's actually really good. That'll be interesting to see. And you can search out, so it lets you search out your junk synchron and do it. So I think that's actually really good change. That's going to be pretty good overall. I don't think it'll be changing the meta, but Ultimate Dragons. At the beginning of the duel, add 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, that's normal. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, okay. And Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon to your extra deck. Wait a minute, wait. Jotamate. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon is a 3,000 attack fusion monster that you don't need polymerization for. You just need 2 Blue Eyes on field, used together. And then if anything it doesn't destroy a battle, it banishes, and it can't be destroyed by battle. So like, they have to use removal effects or it just stays on the field. That's a really good boss monster to see. Can be used from turn 3 onwards by revealing 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons in your hand to your opponent. Add polymerization to your hand from outside your deck, so you can search polymerization. Okay, so that's cool. So basically, if you brick with multiple Blue Eyes in your hand, there you go. Just unbrick your hand. That is a good... I think people will run that, actually, because you can easily get out Twin Burst, and it's a really good removal, because you can attack twice. Attack twice, can't be destroyed, anything it doesn't destroy banishes, so... Good luck. Like, doesn't matter, Cockatus, banish. Like, that is a huge... That is huge for Blue Eyes. It's still competing with the alternative skill, but I think this skill is really good. Like, there's a lot of potential with that. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's go to the cards. So what cards do I think they're going to hit? I'm hoping they switch Dark Magicians if they need to. Rod to 2. They need to Rod limited or something. They need something on the combo of Dark Magician. Hit, because they didn't really hit any. The skills don't really matter for them. Cyber Dragons, they could put Overflow to 2. I want Princess and Cyber Angels off the ban list. Hopefully Cyber Angels. Princess, I really want Amazoness to come back a little bit. They got so killed when sort of them went to 2. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and Napper Eyes are fun for now. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Let's see here. So... Let's click the same thing. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, limited 1. Type 0 Magic Crusher. So, say goodbye to my Gem Knight FTK. No, no, I understand that. I guess people were using that with Witchcrafters, because you basically, I have my Witchcrafter board, I can negate your monster effects, and now I just burn you with spells that keep coming back to my hand. So I can see why Type 0 Magic Crusher was limited to 1. I'll take it. We can't use grass. End it too. Let's see. Give and take. Oh, people were using that for Ra's Disciple. Yeah, that was annoying. I don't think that was worth banning. But that was a really annoying interaction where they, oh, here's Ra's Disciple. You can't special summon, so if you don't have removal for it, or you can't crash it, then you just burn to death. So I guess that hurts stall deck. So that's not that bad. I understand why both these are here then. Just like weird interactions. The 2 Rod. Okay, they'd have to take Illusion off the list then, because unless they want to kill it, I don't think they want to kill Dark Magician. So I'm gonna hold off until I say Dark Magician's dead there. I don't think I really doubt they'd kill Dark Magician like that, because they barely wanted to hit Rod originally. Like this is what the Dark Magician ban list should have been, because you have to run 2 Rod, and it limits the main combo. So yes. Squire, please kill Shiranui. I know they're not going to, because this at 2, and then Spectral Sword means you only run 1 and 1. Would they change? But that lets them run Cosmic Cyclones. So I guess I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to hold off before, because these are like they love switching things. Overflow. Okay. So you can't that. It feels bad, but makes sense. You can't run Concentrating Current, no longer in your Cyber Dragon deck. I guess you can still run Power of the Guardians. I guess you can... No, you can't run Econ either. And you need to run 2 of those, because one searches the other. So you need to have... It's non-targeting destruction. Cyber Dragon's taking a pretty big hit this ban list so far. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Dragunity Divine Lance. So I think the reason this is here, I think Konami wanted to remove the cheese of I will hate Trunade you, summon out my Ascalon, banish your whole board, and then swing for 4,000 with Lance. So this removes the ability to run the Hate Trunade. You can still run the Cosmic Cyclones with it, but this is, I think, just a tap so you don't get cheesed as much with it. It sucks because Dragunity's never really... They haven't really broken out too much. They have some really good plays, but they're very limited on what they can do. So it kind of sucks, but kind of makes sense. They like taking Hate Trunade away from OTK decks. Crimson Fox, thank you. Okay. Lunalight, Crimson Fox. I don't think this really hurts Lunalights as an archetype overall, because like they had a few things they could run, but generally like your the ones you needed, I guess Econ would have been pretty good with it. But that's fine. This hurts specifically Neos decks. You can no longer run Elemental Hero Brave Neos with Neos Fusion using Lunalight Crimson Fox. So the cheese OTK swing over 0 attack monsters is gone. So that is a good hit. And that had some other decks too, because the you can no longer play the Cup of Ace Desperado deck using Lunalights with your Cyberdarks. So that hurts that a little bit. Yes, Crystron Impact. Yes, Crystron Impact. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this list. Crystron's needed death. I want Crystron's and Shiranuis to die. So far, so good. Dark Magicians, I just wanted a little more hit. I would like to play Illusion, so I'm kind of hoping it's like limited. No, we already passed limited, so I don't know. I guess they could unlimit it, but I mean they're taking steps with Dark Magician. I don't think they'll hit it anymore. Limited 3, Spectral Sword. I don't know. No, just kill Shiranui. What are you doing? For some reason in my mind, like Spectral Sword to 3 is better. I mean, I understand that the Squire is like... Well, you can't run 3 Squire now, because you can only run 2. Squire is the +1, but really, to me, the tribute your monster, summon a Spectral Sword is like the harder to verse play. And so having more ability for Spectral Sword is interesting. I kind of wish they would hit something else on Shiranui Limit 3 to still have some restriction, but I don't know. I think it is a good change, but like basically the biggest change I see is now like, cool, now I'll run a Cosmic Cyclone because why not? Or maybe I'll run a Gold Sark because like you don't need to run 3 Spectral Swords. You can, but you don't have to now. So I think that kind of feels like a buff in my mind, except for like Squire is core. You do need as many as you can. So it hurts in some ways, but I feel like other ways it kind of helps its versatility. Let's see what else is on the list. No longer on the list, Magician of Dark Illusions. Okay, so Dark Magicians, they just changed it to what should have been originally Rod 2, Magician not even touched on the list. Because there's no reason for this to be on the list. You'll run 1 anyway. But yeah, like you're just gonna cut this if you have to run this over Rod. Like both this and Rod Bread 2. So that's good. Like step at a time. They hit this to 2. Now this is off, and they have Rod. So that's a pretty good hit overall. Yes, yes, Princess. Okay. I'm making a video on this. Amazon is Princess. Let's go. This is now. Don't get me wrong. Amazonas aren't going to be busted by this card being off the list, but now you can run things like Enemy Controller or, you know, Sword Woman, so you actually have like options. Because like Baby Tiger wasn't worth running that much because its most value is tributing it off or something. But not having your princess optimized means like we basically now we have access to 2 more power cards, and we have 2 more princesses in the deck. So basically you have 4 ways to search your onslaught, and then you have 2 power cards. So this makes Amazonas like from barely a playable deck. They are now a playable deck. This is really good. I'm excited. I have 3 Amazonas Princess Prismatics, so I'm going to be playing Amazonas a little bit. I'm excited for this. This is good. This is good. I mean, like, we have enough removal. Like, the biggest problem with Amazonas in the past was the fact that, like, there's nothing else here yet. Amazonas were basically, I get up my board, we don't have really good back row removal. There's a few decks that, like, do have, like, there's enough decks that were strong enough, like Cyber Angels, where you couldn't really Cyber Angels weren't too big, but like there's heroes. Like you didn't really want a lot of back row removal against heroes because they like bounce your back row and kill you. So like Amazonists were hard to deal with because you would need back removal for Onslaught, and then you could spend all of your removal on monsters, but then you just kind of lose. But yeah, we have enough removal where you can kill the queen. You can with Witchcrafter, Madame Beret, negate Queen's effect. And now you can actually hit it. If Princess attacks, you can negate her effect. So like we have enough negation and removal where Princess is a alright card, and Onslaught would be really strong. Like Amazoness would be really strong if Onslaught was at 2. But it's at 1, so 1 Cosmic Cyclone, you basically are playing like pedal back, keep afloat game. You do have to run the trap skill still, but I'm excited for that because if it dies, you can bring it back to your hand and deck. But I'm excited for that. So overall thoughts. So they hit a few weird decks that were just annoying. They try to hit the OTKs, a lot of the fast win decks like Trinities and Cyber Dragons. I don't. Shiranui's not hit enough. I understand the Squire hit because, like, no, I like it. I like it more than it was, just because of the fact that we were getting the situations where you would see your player summon Squire, and then level augmentation right away, and then you wouldn't be able to handle their big Shogun or no, their 3500 beat stick that could protect itself. I kind of want to see that hit. If they were to limit that to 2 or 3, probably 2. I think that would hurt the deck enough. I honestly want Shiranui dead, so I'm a little biased on that, but if you don't want it, don't worry about it. Crimson Fox. No, this is a good list. I'm a little upset we don't have Cyber Angels off the list, but I'll take Princess. Princess is a good hit for me, getting off the list. And yeah, that's the list overall. Let me know what you thought down below. What you think about the list? What do you think they should have hit instead? If there's anything you think they missed, and let's get conversation going because I'm excited about this. I kind of wanted more for hires off the list, so they actually have like ability to run econ, and I wanted more. Of course, Cyber Angels, like Dakini should be off the list. I think they should keep Mar at 2 because of how it's used in Witchcrafters. It would be very interesting if you could take it off and then run other spells. So we'll see how it goes overall. But yep, that's the deck. I hope you that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what kind of videos you want to see in the future. I'll experiment with some things, but mainly making decks overall. Appreciate you guys. Keep fusioning. Let's go Slash.
Hush.